for the headlines. Weather forecast. Cloudy skies are expected in the Philippines due to the influence of amihan and easterlies. Local news. The house demolition is in conflict with the residents of Camp Evangelista, causing tension. Kagawad Aimee finds the Clenro media visit to the city's sanitary landfill unconvincing. Beach resort owners oppose the construction of the oil depot in Initaw. Mayor Clarex dismisses the issue of the deteriorating Pagalungan sanitary landfill as falsehood. National news. The Department of Foreign Affairs is encouraged to protest the reported Chinese intrusion into the Philippine rice formally. Former Vice President Binay minimizes the significance of a witness in the trial regarding the alleged overpriced Makati Science High School building. International news. South Korea is set to take action against doctors who are on strike. Entertainment. Andy Eigenman reports that Jacqueline Jose passed away from a heart attack. Kyla Chari is open to the possibility of a romantic relationship with Andrea Brillantes. Sports. Carvalho from UST and Retamar from NU have been designated as UAAP Players of the Week. Petrogas Brooke Van Sickle describes her connection with WNBA star Sabrina Ionescu, the most humble person I've ever met. International feature. Several nations are prolonging reductions in oil production to stimulate higher prices. National feature. Swimsuit showcase heats up for Miss Universe Philippines 2024 candidates. Trivia. What was the invention date of the periodic table? Good morning, Philippines. Magandang umaga, Luzon, ug mayong adlaw, Visayas ug Mindanao. I am Athalia Pisaniel. Cloudy skies are expected in the Philippines due to the influence of amihan and easterlies. On Monday, the northeast monsoon or amihan will persist, impacting northern Luzon and causing light rains in Batanes, Cagayan, and Isabela, as indicated by Pag-asa's forecast. Simultaneously, the easterlies are influencing Metro Manila and other regions, potentially leading to partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Pag-asa issued a warning about the potential for flash floods or landslides during severe thunderstorms in certain areas. The northern and eastern parts of the country may experience moderate to strong east to northeast winds, while coastal waters are expected to be moderate to rough nationwide. Local news. The house demolition is in conflict with the residents of Camp Evangelista, causing tension. A crowd rallied against the leadership of the 4th Infantry Division, Philippine Army, due to the implementation of a court-ordered demolition of 2 titled properties within Camp Evangelista in Cagayan De Oro City. The demolition was initiated following the directive of 427 families who claimed legitimate ownership of the land, where some have resided for 30 to 50 years, even before their ancestors served as soldiers. In a prayer rally, a retired Army Colonel Marshall argued the court sheriff's execution of the demolition order was illegal, asserting their rights to protect their properties. The contested land, occupied by these families for almost 90 years, was ordered by the court to be transferred outside Camp Evangelista in Barangay Patang. The 4ID spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Francisco Garelio Jr., mentioned that the area was designated as a military reservation by former President Manuel Quezon in a presidential proclamation dating back to March 1937. Garelio added that while 2 families obtained titles in 1976, the court later declared them illegal in 1978, favoring the government. Kagawad Aimee finds the Clenro media visit to the city sanitary landfill unconvincing. Councilor Amy Moreno remains unconvinced by the media's portrayal that the waste collected by Jumara Stencil Joint Ventures and transported to the engineered sanitary landfill in Barangay Pagalungan, the city did not deteriorate. This skepticism arises after she was not accompanied by Glenro manager engineer Armand Cuenca to witness firsthand any alleged mismanagement of waste in the city, particularly at the Pagalungan sanitary landfill. Initially, Cuenca asserted that the city government effectively handles the waste issue, especially at the Pagalungan sanitary landfill. Moreno is now seeking direct clarification from DENR EMB 10 regarding the true condition of the engineered sanitary landfill in Barangay Pagalungan after noting discrepancies between the City Hall statements and her own observations during recent landfill visits. Moreno highlighted her limited technical knowledge about waste management, questioning the adequacy of the footage and videos presented by Glenro to the media last week, inviting members to witness the landfill operations. Beach resort owners oppose the construction of the oil depot in Initaw. A significant portion of the population, together with the Catholic Church, opposes the establishment of a multi-million oil depot near the coastline in the Initaw Libertad area of Misamis Oriental. Initaw Beach Association spokesperson Amir Rowa stated that it has long been proven that the operation of oil depots near the sea can have detrimental effects. A concern not only shared by beach resort businesses but also strongly opposed by local officials and the church. The vast forested and maritime areas within the jurisdiction of the towns of Initaw and Libertad in the province are safeguarded by law. Mayor Clarex dismisses the issue of the deteriorating Pagalungan sanitary landfill as a falsehood. Former City Mayor Oscar Moreno and incumbent 1st District City Councilor Amy Moreno's statements regarding the alleged deteriorating situation of the multi-million peso engineered sanitary landfill in Barangay Pagalungan have been deemed false. City Mayor Orlando Clarex Uy countered these claims during a site inspection led by Glenro manager engineer Armand Cuenca, witnessed by over 20 media members last Thursday. Mayor Uy asserted that the Morenos fabricated their story about the landfill being full and poorly maintained, contrary to what the invited media members observed on site. While Councilor Amy criticized Councilor Roger Abaday for not taking action of the Council's special report on the landfill's actual condition, former Mayor Oscar Moreno welcomed the thorough inspection by Glenro, joined by media, shedding light on the landfill situation. This examination reflects the impact of Moreno's earlier call for scrutiny into the collected waste in the area. However, Moreno challenges the city government not to treat the issue as mere short-term attention, but to sustain efforts in addressing the city's waste problem effectively. Earlier, some media members close to the City Hall attested that there was no foul odor and no genuine mismanagement in handling the city's waste.
Magandang hapon nga pala sa inyo mga karab. Ako nga pala si Winston G. Tattoo Vlog. Ako po ay isang tattoo artist. Saka at the same time, nagbablog din po. Ako po isang tattoo artist saka body piercing din po. Ano po din po ng body piercing. Saka ang shop po natin located po dito sa 1222nd Street, Nazareth. Second floor, malapit po sa Kogon Trend Line. Ayan po, nagsimula po ako magtato hindi ko po ginawang business, ginawa ko pong libangan. Kasi mahilig po kasi ako mag-drawing dati, elementary, nung tumungtong na ako ng high school, andun na medyo nag-improve na yung mga drawing ko at saka pag tawag dito pagkatapos ma'am pagkatapos nung high school tsaka napunta ko ng Maynila, doon na ako naging talagang tattoo artist talaga kasi nagpatato ako dati na parang hindi din kagustuhan na magiging tattoo artist, parang nainganyo lang din ako na maging tattoo artist kasi meron ako naging inspirasyon na isang tattoo artist na nakita ko talaga na talagang talagang magaling talaga dati. Tsaka nakita ko yung mga gamit dati, hindi pa ganun kaganda, hindi pa ganun ka high-tech, mga improvised lahat karamihan. So, ayun.
So, Farwell, sir, since nabanggit niyo po, 18 years na po kayong nasa ganitong trabaho. Bali, anong taon po kayong nag-umpisa na magtato ng tao? Ilang taon po kayo noon?
16.
16, so
16
masyado pang
po,
bata.
opo,
So,
16.
sa Maynila na po yun.
Sa Maynila po yun, 16.
Sino yung pinakaunang yung naging customer kung maalala niyo pa kayo?
Naging una ko, hindi natin maiwasan yung mga ganun eh. Yung naging unang customer ko po mga kaibigan ko siyempre. Hindi naging customer ha. Naging ano ko sila, naging tawag dito, naging practice skin ko dati. Kasi walang practice skin dati na sila yung
voluntary, sir? Voluntary?
Voluntary nila na magpatato kasi nagtiwala din sila sa akin. Saka nagpapasalamat din ako sa kanila na tawag dito na nagtiwala sila sa akin at nagpatato sila sa akin dahil andito ako ngayon. Kung wala sila, wala din ako ngayon. Yung ibang mga supply ko po, direct to supplier tayo, pero sa yung ibang ink kasi hindi na natin babanggitin. Meron din kasing nakaban yung Philippines sa mga product nila kasi meron tayong distributor talaga na dito sa Maynila. So dito sa Pilipinas. Oo. So pwede tayo magano sa kanila, ko na lang lalong-lalo na yung MLC tattoo supply, saka yung Isguns tattoo supply, saka yung Usos tattoo supply. Depende kasi ma'am kung yung design na heart nga lang, pero kung realism naman, yung o kaya neutral lang o kaya lining lang, depende kasi sa design ma'am. Kaya doon nagbabase yung oras natin. Kasi kung realism ma'am, kakain siya ng oras talaga. Lalong-lalo na pag may project ako sa full sleeve, back piece, mga leg piece, mga ganun.
Yan yung abot na 12 hours.
Oo, ganun. Hindi sa amin talaga, hindi kami tumatanggap ng mga underage. Hindi
Kahit
kami
may tulong ng mga magulang.
Pwera na lang siguro kung merong sa magulang, consent authority sa magulang. Oo. Kaya kasama nila yung parents nila na napayag din yung magulang na magpapatato yung anak nila.
Halimbawa wala yung mga magulang.
Dinidecline namin yun. Ayun mga karaba, huwag niyo po kalimutan na kung sakasakaling taga rito din po kayo sa Cagayan de Oro, kung gusto niyo magpatato at saka body piercing, bisitahin niyo lang po ako dito sa aking tattoo studio dito sa 1222nd Street, Nazareth. Nasa corner lang po to, makikita niyo, Winston Tattoo Ink Studio. Ayun mga karaba, wag niyo kung gusto niyo magpatato at magpa-body piercing, bisitahin niyo yung studio natin dito sa 1222nd Street, Nazareth, corner, Barangay Nazareth, Cagayan de Oro City, mga kaji. Ayun mga kaji, tsaka ma'am, pwede ba maano natin yung at tsaka lang din po mga kaji, yung pag-subscribe yung natin, yung YouTube channel natin, Winston D Tattoo Vlog, mga kaji. Tsaka yung FB page natin, Winston D TV Official, mga kaji. Ayun mga karaba, sana isuportahan nyo din. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share mga Pinoy Rap News Channel, mga karab.
National news. The Department of Foreign Affairs is encouraged to formally protest the reported Chinese intrusion into the Philippine rights. House Speaker Martin Romualdez has expressed concern about reported Chinese vessels conducting activities within the Philippine rights, emphasizing the need to uphold international laws and protocols within the Philippines' waters and exclusive economic zone. Romualdez affirms the country's commitment to protecting its territorial integrity and sovereign rights, urging nations to respect coastal states' rights and avoid activities undermining regional stability. Meanwhile, lawmakers, including Deputy Minority Leader Franz Castro and Representative Rufus Rodriguez, condemned the reported Chinese activity and called for diplomatic protests and vigilance to safeguard the country's territorial integrity and maritime rights. The Philippine Rice is recognized for its biodiversity, potential for scientific research, and economic opportunities. Former Vice President Binay minimizes the significance of a witness in the trial regarding the alleged overpriced Makati Science High School building. Former Vice President Jejomar Binay dismissed the first day of his trial for Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act violation and falsification of public documents related to the alleged manipulated bidding for the Makati Science High School building, stating nothing proven. In the Sandigan Bayan 5th Division hearing, the prosecution presented Engineer Mario Hecanova, the former head of Makati's Bids and Awards Committee, who mentioned receiving instructions about awarding the project to Hillmarks Construction Corporation without specifying the source. The prosecution suggested, based on Hecanova's affidavit, that Binay, the then Makati City Mayor, gave the orders, a claim Binay denied, questioning the basis and source of the information. The defense will continue Hecanova's cross-examination on Tuesday. Binay's son, former Makati Mayor Junjun Binay, is also implicated in the case involving alleged bidding irregularities and an overpricing of 862 million pesos for the Makati Science High School buildings. International news. South Korea is set to take action against doctors who are on strike. South Korea announced on Monday its intention to take measures to suspend the licenses of striking trainee doctors who have refused to return to work amid a standoff over medical training reforms. Approximately 9,000 junior doctors initiated a walkout nearly 2 weeks ago to protest an upcoming increase in medical school admissions, aiming to address shortages and meet the needs of an aging society. The striking doctors, ignoring a February 29 government deadline to return to work, face potential legal actions, including arrest or suspension of their medical licenses. The government, despite appeals, will now enforce legal measures, conducting inspections at hospitals to identify those who have returned or not. Doctors failing to comply may face a 3-month suspension, impacting their specialization prospects and career advancement. The ongoing strike has led to canceled treatments and surgeries, prompting the government to elevate its public health alert. The government's firm stance aligns with its plan to increase medical school admissions by 65% next year, aiming to address the country's low doctor-to-population ratio. Public support for the reform stands at around 75%, but doctors argue the plan doesn't address the sector's fundamental issues. The government's unwavering position may persist as legislative elections approach, and President Yoon Suk-yeol sees a rise in approval ratings amid the standoff. Entertainment. Andy Eigenman reports that Jacqueline Jose passed away from a heart attack. Award-winning actress Jacqueline Jose passed away at the age of 60 due to a heart attack, as confirmed by her daughter Andy Eigenman. The announcement was made alongside Jacqueline's son, Gabby Eigenman. Andy expressed gratitude for the support and condolences extended by well-wishers, urging respect and privacy for the grieving family. Jacqueline Hussein, known for her iconic roles, including a Best Actress win at the 2016 Cannes Film Festival for Marosa, left an indelible legacy in the entertainment industry. Her recent role as a prison warden Dolores Espinas in FPJ's Batang Quiapo marked her final project. Andy hopes her mother's legacy will endure, describing Jacqueline's life as her greatest obra maestra. Celebrities mourn the loss of the revered actress, acknowledging her impact on the Philippine cinema. Kylie Chari is open to the possibility of a romantic relationship with Andrea Brillantes. Actor Kylie Chari has acknowledged his close bond with best friend actress Andrea Brillantes, expressing openness to the prospect of a romantic connection in the future. Presently, he values their strong friendship, and when asked about the potential evolution of their relationship, Echari responded cryptically, suggesting possibilities. Despite recently collaborating on a song and music video titled Kasing Kasing, he clarified it wasn't dedicated to anyone special, emphasizing both he and Brillantes are content with themselves. The duo also engaged in the Jowa for a Day challenge in Brillantes' vlog, showcasing undeniable chemistry as they spent a day together in BGC, delighting fans with their portrayal of a couple. Sports. Carvalho from UST and Retamar from NU have been designated as UAAP Players of the Week. University of Santo Tomas Casi Carvalho and National University's Joshua Retamar have been recognized as the UAAP Players of the Week for their outstanding performances from February 28 to March 3. Carvalho, the setter for UST's women's volleyball team, played a crucial role in their recent victory, contributing 25 excellent sets, 5 aces, and 3 attacks in a 5-set win against Far Eastern University. Meanwhile, Retamar, the reigning best setter and finals MVP for NU's men's volleyball team, displayed remarkable skills in back-to-back wins against Adamson and UP, with 31 excellent sets against the Soaring Falcons and a career-high 20 excellent sets in their sweep of the Fighting Maroons. Both players were instrumental in leading their teams to successful records in the league season 86. Petrogas Brooke Van Sickle describes her connection with WNBA star Sabrina Ionescu as the most humble person I've ever met. Surprisingly, PVL's Brooke Van Sickle revealed her past connection with WNBA star Sabrina Ionescu, sharing that they were classmates at the University of Oregon. Van Sickle praised Ionescu's growth as a player during their time together and emphasized Ionescu's exceptional humility, describing her as the most humble person she has ever met. Van Sickle, who eventually transferred to the University of Hawaii for her collegiate volleyball career, commended Ionescu's leadership and consistent hard work on and off the court. Although they're not best friends, Van Sickle expressed her appreciation for their occasional conversations and recalled wearing Ionescu's signature shoe, the Sabrina 1. Ionescu recently participated in the All-Star Weekend three-point shootout alongside NBA star Steph Curry, earning acclaim for her resilience against the NBA's top shooter. International feature. Several nations are prolonging reductions in oil production to stimulate higher prices. In Vienna, Austria, Moscow, Riyadh, and various OPEC Plus members have announced an extension of oil production cuts initially introduced in 2023 as part of an agreement among oil-producing nations to boost prices amid economic uncertainty. This plan, extending the cuts until mid-2024, builds upon previous reductions in both oil output and exports by some of the world's major energy producers. Saudi Arabia's energy ministry plans to cut production by 1 million barrels per day from April to June, while Russia announced 471,000 BPD of cuts during the same period. These measures, along with existing voluntary cuts by the UAE, Kuwait, Iraq, and Kazakhstan, aim to maintain market stability. The OPEC Plus alliance, comprising 22 nations, has implemented supply cuts exceeding 5 million BPD since the end of 2022. This extension reflects ongoing efforts to bolster market rates. National feature: Swimsuit Showcase heats up for Miss Universe Philippines 2024 candidates. This year's Miss Universe Philippines candidates are setting the stage ablaze with their official swimsuit photos. Released by the organizers on the pageant social media platforms, portraits of over 50 delegates, featuring both familiar and new faces, have garnered attention over the weekend. The upcoming winner will inherit the title from Michelle D, who achieved a top 10 placement last year and received special awards. Miss Universe Philippines has already produced 4 representatives for the Miss Universe pageant, including Michelle D. Before the organization's establishment in 2020, the country's delegates were selected by Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated. Responsible for 4 Miss Universe winners, Catriona Gray, Pia Wurzbach, Margie Moran, and Gloria Diaz. Trivia: what was the invention date of the periodic table? The periodic table, credited to Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev in 1869, had its roots in the long-standing efforts of chemists to classify elements. As early as 1789, Anton Lavoisier began categorizing elements based on their properties. In 1817, Johann Wolfgang Dobner demonstrated the arrangement of elements by atomic weight into triads. Alexander Emile Beguier de Chantecoty proposed a periodic table in 1862, utilizing a cylinder with an atomic weight circumference. English chemist John Newlands in 1864 employed atomic weights for classification, noting a pattern of similar properties every 8th element, termed the law of octaves. Building upon this, Mendeleev organized elements by atomic weight and properties, emphasizing valence. His 1869 table evolved into an 8-group format in 1871. Notably, Mendeleev accurately corrected atomic weights for 17 elements and predicted 3 unknown elements: scandium, gallium, and germanium. The periodic table's modern understanding, correlating an element's position with its atomic number, emerged in the early 20th century. And that was the information we got from here and abroad. Keep listening and watching. Please subscribe, follow, like, and share Pinoy Rob on YouTube channel. And thank you very much for watching Pinoy Rob News Channel Cagayan De Oro. I am asking once more to support and subscribe and turn notifications for more updates and more info. I repeat, thank you very much and have a wonderful day.